Overthinkers, welcome. Something really cool happened this week and I want to share it with you. Don't worry, I will stay the same weirdo I ever was. I'm not changing, but I got a lot of views in one of my videos yesterday. At least a lot of views for me, over 400. But when I checked, I thought wait a minute. They're all coming from an advertisement. I never booked an advertisement. What is happening? And suddenly all the excitement gone. I felt nothing. What does that mean? What's happened? Why couldn't I be happy about it anymore? For crying out loud, it's over 400 views. I normally get 10 to 50. What happened? Why did it feel so unearned? The advertisement happened. It was not even booked by me. So all these people coming in, watching my video, I couldn't even be sure they're actual people. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't even feel that's my work anymore. Why is that? Why does it feel so unearned when we didn't work hard for it? I tell you what, in order to feel the validation, we need to put in the reps, we need to put in the work. Otherwise, it feels like luck. And luck does not feel gratifying. Luck does not feel like an accomplishment. Because it could happen to anybody. Look, everybody knows that. You're doing a great job. You're acing it. And you have a shitty coworker that kind of does nothing really. Instead of actually doing their job, they create more work for you and your other good colleagues. And that person gets a promotion. What? Why? You get angry. You get annoyed. That person probably doesn't even know what's happening to them. And that's exactly the point. To the outside, they probably will present themselves as tone deaf. Yeah, of course, I know exactly why I'm earned this. I'm the best. But trust me, that's an act. They know exactly that they do not really earn this. And it will feel super hollow for them really fast. But still, you're pissed. And I get it. But let me repeat this. Your coworker will not be happy long term. They're just delulu. They live in their own world. But let's actually focus on you. Because that's the person that matters, to be honest. And how can you, in that situation, turn around and be happy again? Be happy for the situation you're in. And you have to ask yourself, is your job really that bad? Is the situation you're in really that bad? We got used to our situations really fast. Imagine you don't have a car. You have to walk everywhere. That's just your life. And then you buy yourself a car. Super cheap one, nothing special. And you're super grateful. You don't have to commute forever in the bus anymore. You get everywhere super fast whenever you want. You don't get wet. But after a while, that's just your life. You need to go somewhere? Yeah. You drive there. That's normal. And you start to complain about your small shitty car. It breaks down, whatever. That it became your new normal. So how can you actually be happy about it again? Look at your life. Look at your position. Look at where you are. Okay, you did not got the promotion, but where you are right now, do you have cool coworkers? Can you make fun about the shitty coworker together and have fun that way? Yeah, you can. Really sit down and write, what are you happy about? What are you grateful for in life? I have to be cheesy. Whenever I do that, the first thing I write down is always my wife. Because honestly, I wouldn't be here if it would not be for her. At least not as the person I am right now. So do that. You're standing in line, waiting for a bus, waiting at the bank. Nobody likes waiting. Everybody's annoyed by that. But instead of concentrating on what are you annoyed at, look around. What are you grateful for right now? Maybe you see a cute bird that you never seen before. Or maybe you've seen it 1,000 times, but it's still cute. It's still a cute bird. You're standing in traffic. It's raining. The sky's gray. Yeah, that's annoying. You want to be home. You want to be wherever you're going. But you're inside. You're in your car. You don't get wet. Maybe you see a cute flower that's growing on the side of the street out of a crack in the concrete. That rain is good for the flower. Be grateful for the rain. That makes everything grow. And no, that does not mean you have to go around the world constantly smiling and everything is great. You get run over by a car. I'm so happy. Now I can meet the nice doctor in the hospital. No, that's bullshit. We all know that. That's not what this is about. It is more about seeing the good things. Your everyday life has so many moments that are worth noticing by you and seeing the positivity in them. Because your normal, everyday, mundane life is somebody else's dream. Maybe it was your dream just a couple years back. Look at me. I'm living in Mexico now. I always thought about that whenever I was really mad and really not happy where I was before. And I was like, that would be really cool. I wish that would happen now. And now it's here. I live in this now. And I have to remind myself because, again, after a while, it becomes the new normal. You settle in. So do that. Consciously break down your normal routine and be grateful for these small moments that are really cool. And what does that mean for me and my weird video glitch? Maybe I just have to be more happy about what happened. I got a lot of views for just shut up, Johannes, and hope you didn't get hacked. And that's it. Be happy about what's there. That was my weird story now and a long-winded explanation and my view. And I would be really interested, what is your thing that you now looked into, because you do that now, and you're grateful for? What are you really grateful for? Let me know. I would love to know. Thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful day. See you soon. Take care.